A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go.
They go play action with Fields. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Now a second down throw for Fields. And he's going to slide to a stop and avoid the contact. But since he started there, he's still shy of the first down.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
An early test to start this one. 3rd and inches.
Here we go, son. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in. It's a short gain, but it'll move the chains. A first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here we go. Good.
Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand?
Here we go.
They put Pickens in motion.
Right.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And maybe the quarterback should have given that one away. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on him. And in this case, they're able to hold him to no gain.
3rd and long.
Here we go, son.
Fields now. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2 with Deshaun Elliott on the tackle. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Rodgers. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Now a 3rd and 2.
26.
From the gun, Rodgers. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. A give. Here's Hall. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll check this down to the running back. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. Give up the middle with Hall. He'll be brought down inside the 25 with Deshaun Elliott on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. Play action now with Rodgers. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Here's Hall. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Rodgers. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Third and long for Rodgers.
Sometimes it's just a case of taking what the defense gives you. And here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball. For a minute, it looked like he was going to be able to pick up this first down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the first down marker, sets up 4th down. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. This returnable from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go. Angel. Hey, 551. Yeah.
He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
He'll go down. They drop him for the sack on the final play of this first quarter.
Steelers nothing.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Sit high.
They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. And he will take this down close to a 1st down. Pickup of 9. They've got him a yard short of the sticks.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
Go.
On 3rd and short, they go option left. Harris, a 1st down. He's not done. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
That's the mindset I just love seeing from a running back, Mike. His eyes weren't just on that 1st down marker. They were on getting that first and some on top of it. That's pretty impressive.
Here we go. Sit high.
Play action now for Fields. That's complete. It's Justice Hill out of the backfield. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On second down, a run with Harris. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Here we go.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Right.
Fields. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Here we go, side. Tonight.
Fields to throw for it. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Here we go.
To throw is Fields. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
You got a mini base. Tonight.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. He finds Likely, his tight end.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
The return starts from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. First and 10. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Number 50, hey, you block over here.
They'll run. This is Hall. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Cole Holcomb in on the tackle. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Hey, take 26.
Rodgers to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Here we go, Scott.
Allen in motion.
Hey, can. Go.
Fields operating out of the pistol. Down the field, he's got Washington. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get down to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
(3-3) our score. 2 minutes to go in this first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. 2nd and 7.
Here we go, Scott.
Fields. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jermaine Johnson.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
50.
Now Rodgers. Our first down throw there is incomplete.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap and a give to Hall. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. To throw is Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Mike Williams, the one he was looking for. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
And he's going to lose yardage on this return. Tried to retreat, but is covered up. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Set.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line.
The biggest correlation between scoring points in the NFL is your ability to generate explosive plays. And oftentimes, the best explosive plays in the passing game happen when the quarterback is outside the pocket. And great example of it here.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
They call this the alley, so it's the area between the hash marks and the numbers, and depending on what defense they're in, there is a lot of space to be had down those seams. So if this defense doesn't make a couple of adjustments, I wouldn't expect this offense to target any other place on this field.
And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Is it time to turn to the running game to get in? 3rd and goal coming up.
Here we go, Side.
They put Pickens in motion.
Side.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
You know, he spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Hey, 88.
Play fake. It's Rodgers. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
They've been a little up and down in this 1st half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
So we have hit halftime here on a Monday night. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. 3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Going to get that into the hands of his receiver, Mike Williams. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the gun, Rodgers. That's complete. It's Malachi Corley. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
A throw left side taken in by Corley. This duo dynamite. 18 yards on that connection and another first.
Points have certainly been hard to come by in this one today, Mike, but it seems like this drive has been what they've been searching for. A little bit of rhythm, the ability to sustain. Now they got to finish. Now they got to capitalize on these first downs and go finish with 6.
On the handoff, here comes Hall. He'll work forward, a short gain to the 25 with Deshaun Elliott on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. He'll try to run for it. And Rodgers has done this long enough. Gives himself up at the end, but he's got a first down. Gain of 12 and a first down. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. On the run, here's Hall. And he will get into the end zone. Reese Hall, touchdown, New York. Greg Zuerlein now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Jets will tie things up. It's now 10-10. All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. Justice Hill to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. We're good.
They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9.
Help. Go.
Fields from the pistol. That is caught downfield by Pickens. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 45-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Here we go. Press. Watch right. Right.
Now, Fields. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming. and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And Fields, who's tough to bring down in the open field, gives the D a break as he slides down. But he got the first down.
You certainly can't fault the secondary here. The coverage was almost too good downfield on third down. The quarterback realized quickly there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, decides to become a runner. He's able to pick up the first down and some.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here we go, son.
Now a second down throw for Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Don't jump. Ready? Hey, Karen. Tonight.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Play action now with Rodgers. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
They certainly wasted no time trying to take advantage of that great field position, and I love it. So often we see teams either in sudden change or when they have a shorter field to go, they want to strike early. There is such a correlation in the NFL, Mike, between explosive plays and your ability to end drives with points.
Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Hall. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Now an injury timeout, and that's Breece Hall, who is struggling a bit after that play. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They need 8 as they come up for third down. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. This is caught at the 2. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup. This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. They run on the jet sweep, and he'll go the wrong way, trying to use that speed to get out to the pylon, but he has to give ground, and he is sent back for a loss. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. Rodgers now. It is brought in the end zone. Mike Williams. Touchdown, New York. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
The score gets 17. Steelers 10.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go. Right.
To throw is Fields. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Here we go, tonight.
Second down. It's Fields. Looking middle and complete with Allen. A gain of 11 on that one. That's a Steeler first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
One of the biggest challenges of playing zone defense is defending a quarterback when they break contain of the pocket. All the zones have to move along with the quarterback, and it is just a lot of stress put back there, and you're able to find a soft spot, and they're able to connect.
Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Here we go, tonight. Go.
Back to throw is Fields. He finds Austin with the grab. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Here we go. We're good. Alpha, 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 alpha.
It's the tight end Likely in motion.
Right.
On 1st and 10, Fields. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Just a short pickup down inside the 30.
Here we go. Right.
Fields now on 2nd down. Look underneath here for Harris. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Here we go.
Fields to throw for it. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
Rodgers going to give this to Allen. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. They'll try to set up the screen here with Allen. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. On the ground, it's Allen. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Another run, and again, it's Allen. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Conklin goes in motion. On 2nd down, a run with Davis. And he'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the ground once more, it's Davis. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Jets 1st down. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. They'll go again with Davis. Not much room to speak of. He'll take this to the 11. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll run with Davis. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down. This is Davis, and they are all over that on defense. Good search, drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. And Zerline comes back out after making the field goal. He'll kick this one off. A safe kick taken at the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
They'll drop to throw. This one grabbed by Austin. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Angel. Sit high.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. And now the Steelers are going to use their third and final timeout. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Here's first down.
Here we go. Sit high.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Sending it downfield for Likely.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. A pass taken in by Harris.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Hey, Ken. Extend. Eleven. Right.
Here we go. One final play. And that final throw here is intercepted. That's the safety, Jimmy Ward. And the Jets are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So this one a win for the visiting Jets. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Pittsburgh.